This time on Bulletproof Tactical, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Kimber Solo. I know a lot of people want to see reviews on this firearm. There's a lot of bad comments out there saying that it's unreliable. So we're going to go ahead and address these issues. I think this is a good concealed carry option. But then again, we're going to go ahead and see how true these rumors are. So continue watching. All right, so the Kimber Solo. Let's go ahead and get started with today's review. Let's go ahead and do a safety check. You guys can see both magazines in the table are empty, nothing in the chamber. So let's go ahead and start with today's review. So the Kimber Solo, how much did I pay for this firearm? I paid a total of $700. That's in the used market. New these firearms are going anywhere within $800 to $820. So I know what a lot of viewers are thinking right now. That's kind of an expensive pocket pistol. Usually concealable firearms are ranging anywhere within $250 to $500, $600. So why pay $800 for a firearm that has reliability issues? There's a lot of rumors in the internet saying these firearms are unreliable. A lot of rumors saying they suck. So we're going to go ahead and try to address these issues. But first, let's go ahead and get started with an overall close-up and review of the firearm. One thing I do like about it, it's all aluminum frame, so you do get more weight than a polymer frame firearm. And I like the fact that you do get ambidextrous mag release. You guys can see. Oh, not much of a lefty, but there we go. We also get dual safeties, ambidextrous safety, one on the right and one on the left. So that's pretty nice. I also like the sights. They're obviously much better than some firearms competing. We do get low profile sights, nice 3 dots. So really easy to get a picture. We do get a 9mm firearm here. And we only get a 2.7-inch barrel, so it's a really short barrel compared to other compact pistols. So this firearm is known to be snappy, but then again, the weight of the firearm kind of helps its case from being snappy. So let's go ahead and take a close-up of the firearm, and we're going to talk about the specifics of this firearm. So as far as the firearm weight, it does come to a total of 17 ounces, so not that heavy, but then again, compared to other options out there, it's kind of on the heavy side. Once again, one of the things that I noticed that a lot of people complain about is, as far as this firearm goes, the recoil spring needs to be changed out every 1,000 rounds, which is uncommon. You know, changing your recoil spring every 1,000 rounds definitely sounds like a lot of maintenance, and that's mainly because a lot of people have had issues with the firearms. I've heard a lot of issues where they don't feed properly. I've heard a lot of issues where they get stovepiped failures, a lot of issues with failure to extract and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and test those theories out, but I was reading the instructions of this firearm, and they only recommend to use 147 grain bullets or 124 grain. You can't use the cheaper ammunition with 115 grain ammo. They do not recommend it. So we're going to go ahead and shoot only 115 grain to see if we can get this firearm to malfunction, because I know a lot of people are saying, okay, I already spent premium on a firearm, now I have to spend premium on ammo. It really doesn't make sense to all firearm carriers. So let's go ahead and try to make this firearm fill. We're going to go ahead and take it down to the range. Continue watching. Alright, so now that we're back from the range, I can already read the comments. Bulletproof Tactical, you're an idiot. You chose the wrong ammunition for the video. This review was pointless. But this review was mainly to get this firearm malfunctioning, to see if the rumors were true. But then again, obviously it's going to malfunction if you're not using the right ammunition. Why? I can already tell you, this slide is harder to rack than some other firearms. So obviously you're going to need a heavier weight bullet to rack the slide back once you shoot. 147 grain will probably get this thing running like a champ. But also we need to focus on the people that buy this firearm and actually don't have that option. You know, sometimes you go to the range or to the gun shops and they don't have the ammunition you're looking for. They sometimes only have the cheap target practice ammunition, which is usually 115 grain what they have. So if you put cheap ammunition, is this firearm going to malfunction? We already saw. We had a lot of failures to extract, failures to feed. We also experienced a magazine issue, which I haven't seen anyone else mention. You guys can see the magazine button kind of sticks out quite a bit. And when you're actually shooting the firearm, and this is when I noticed it the most, using the extended magazine, which is an 8-round magazine, I noticed that when you're shooting, the gun is snappy, obviously, coming from a 2.7-inch barrel. There would be some times where I would accidentally hit the mag release and I would have to actually slam the magazine back into the firearm just to get the firearm running again. Why? Because you guys can see the grips have no finger rest or a finger groove like some other gun manufacturers decide to put to avoid this issue. So this is obviously things to consider when you're paying premium for a firearm. So obviously, I'm not gonna lie, the gun feels like quality. I really like the finish. Everything feels fine. The trigger feels great. But then again, $800, do you really want a firearm that you have to change the recoil spring every 1,000 rounds? That you have to feed premium ammo every time you go to the range and just shoot paper? So these are all things I wanted to focus on. I know a lot of people might not like this review. I don't care. Go ahead and leave your comments. Did you like this review? Did you think it's pointless? What firearms do you guys want me to review? But nevertheless, nice firearm. Is it worth the price? That really depends on you. If you're willing to spend extra on ammo. It is snappy. It's fun to shoot. But then again, I think next time I take it down to the range, I'm going to shoot nothing but the premium because it definitely malfunctioned like crazy. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you on a future episode.